This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by Shutterstock.com. Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here. Now over the past few years, I've been a very avid iPhone user. It was actually my very first review, the first generation iPhone. Good luck finding that video. But anyway, over the past couple years, Apple's definitely starting to get some really good competition in the cell phone market. And some people, including myself, feel that Apple has been kind of a little bit slow behind the wheel now as far as really coming out with a lot of cool ideas and really just instituting some features that are almost standard now in all the other cell phone platforms out there into their iPhone. They kind of been like, we got this lead, we're just going to coast a little bit, but hopefully that could change this year. So this is just my things that I want to see in the next generation iPhone. I don't know whether it's going to be the iPhone 5S or the iPhone 6, we don't know, but these are some of the features that I just want to see. Now the first thing I want to see is NFC. I think it has a lot of cool possibilities, and I think that Apple can definitely have a lot of fun with just being able to tap your iPhone on another iDevice to be able to sync it over or to transfer information and things like that. So I think if Apple's able to do that and just finally add NFC, which will probably be a standard on most smartphones released this year, will definitely be a good thing. Another good thing that I think probably be a standard on most of the top cell phones out right now will probably be wireless charging. So if Apple can institute some type of wireless charging, I think that'll be great for users. And also earlier this year at CES, I showed you Fulton Innovation when it has this technology that will allow you to place your phone on top of a tablet, and the tablet, since it has such a big battery, you'll be able to wirelessly charge your phone. So I think that's something that's going to be pretty cool. If Apple does that with the iPad and the iPhone, you can just imagine the headlines over that. Then the next thing I would like to see is improved cameras in this next generation iPhone. Now the iPhone 4, 4S, and the iPhone 5 have pretty solid cameras, and they always seem to get a little bit better every single year. But what I've seen with the Samsung Galaxy S4 is just as far as software and just having the power to be able to record with both the front and the rear face of the camera and things like that. If Apple can do that or something similar, I think that would be definitely a nice addition. And the next thing I've been wanting to see for the past few years, and this is just haptic feedback. So if you are typing on the virtual keyboard on the screen, it will actually vibrate. You'll have a little vibration effect on each individual key, so you actually know that you hit the key. Because a lot of times I've typed the text message and I thought I hit the send button, but I didn't. And 2 hours later I check and the text message hasn't been sent. I'm just like, oh my God. So if they can put something like that, I think it wouldn't be too hard to put in the iPhone. Now the last big thing I want to see is iOS 7. Now we know it's going to be getting iOS 7, but I really want to see Apple take some leaps with this version of the OS. And Apple's come out and said that they don't want to alienate their users with iOS by changing it drastically, but I don't think that's a bad thing, and I actually think they're underestimating their users. So I mean, look, if Apple's really worried about adding two new features to it, just make a little toggle in the settings and say, hey, if you don't want these new features, hit this toggle, but I want to see Apple really go for it. And because we see with Android, we see some of these Samsung devices like the S4, even though they have a lot of software in there that you may not personally use, but I think it's cool that they're spending the time and effort to make software on there. And I know it may seem like I'm ranting right now, but I think iOS 7 could make or break this phone. And I think that, in order to keep up with this competition, I think that just, again, iOS isn't bad, but I know it can be better. And if you're using it right now, it could be better. And so I think Apple knows this too, and hopefully they can get on the ball and make that necessary change. Well, those are all the things I want to see in the next version of the iPhone. Maybe not all of them, but those are some of the things I want to see. But I can't wait. It may just be an iPhone 5S update, but I think all these features I just mentioned can definitely be just like an iPhone 5S update. They can execute it properly. But I want to hear what you think. Leave a comment down below what you want to see in the next version of the iPhone, and what you don't want to see as well. You can leave that comment down below as well. But before I do in this video, it's going to take one last look at our sponsor. And today's sponsor is Shutterstock.com, which is the place to go when you're looking for stock photos, vectors, illustrations, and video clips to use with your content. You can sign up for large image packs, monthly subscriptions, or just grab a single image for a blog or a mockup. And so you can head over to Shutterstock.com or just install their iPad app to get started, and there's no credit card needed at all. And so when you find the images you want, you just use the offer code BEST3 and you'll get 30% off of any package that you want. Again, the offer code is BEST3. All right, again, thanks for watching this video. My links are down below to all my social networks, my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure you check those out. And thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you later. Peace.